Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Monday Night Jayromoda. Tonight we're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where things continue to heat up, and not just the weather outside, as we prepare for our next PLE of the year, Summer Smackdown. Can Akechi follow up on his attack from last week and leave his match tonight with his perfection streak intact? Can Magiko finally get a win, or will they once again snatch defeat from their jaws of victory? Get ready for a night of high-intensity action and suspense, because this is Jayromoda. And here goes, starting off our night. Introducing first. It is Pandoria. And her opponent, it is your women's cruiserweight champion, the Phantom Violet, Kasumi Yoshizawa. And here we go, Pandoria looking for an opportunity to get her name in the championship conversation, and Kasumi, well, looking to continue her championship. I mean, this is not a championship match, but, you know, a loss here and there can always snowball, as we've seen with Kasumi in the past. And, well, she certainly does not want that to happen tonight. Double foot stomp on the arm. Yeah, because, you know, backstage, we have several superstars looking for, well, almost like sharks in a way, looking for opportunities, any opportunity that they have to get the belt away from her. Of course, I'm talking about Mukuro and Mitsuru, but also Aigis and Petroka. Kasumi with a head scissor takedown. And the pin. There's one. Pandoria kicks out. And honestly, what a story Kasumi's has been. Remember last year where, I don't know, she went, I think it was like 0-11 or 0-12 or something in her first couple of matches. Maybe it was like 1-8, I forget exactly. And now she's a multiple-time champion. She's constantly in the conversation. That's pretty astonishing. That's enough glazing for now, as Pandoria opening up with a little bit of offense. Not opening up with offense, but getting some offense in. Heel hook. And as I said at the beginning of the match, Pandoria looking to get her name in the conversation. She is a pretty solid mid-card talent. She just hasn't really had that opportunity. As she sends Violet into the corner, setting her up on top. And Kasumi kicking herself down. Springboard wheelbarrow facebuster. Corkscrew moonsault from Kasumi. And here's the pin. There's 1, 2, 3. And Kasumi.
Here is your winner,
Making very quick work of Pandoria. And that is the kind of matches that she needs to have if she wants to be champion for longer, because, like I said, Pandoria is a mid-card talent. Go up against the likes of Aigis, of Mitsuru, of Makoto. It's not going to be as easy. So if she can do that against Pandoria, she's in a pretty decent spot. And for our first tag team matchup of the evening, introducing first, they are your former women's tag team champions, or excuse me, your current women's tag team champions. That's what I meant to say, but former came out for some reason. Your current women's tag team champions.
on the way to the ring, the women's undisputed Impact, the tag team world champions, Les Femmes Fatales.
I don't know, just the belt has shifted hands so many times. My brain got a little bit confused, but no, it's your your current women's tag team champions, Charlotte and Tifa Lockhart, the Mech Femmes. And their opponents, still looking for their first win of the year. It is Himiko Yameno and Tenko Chabashira. Magiko.
And their opponents, the new Next Tag.
Every time I see these two compete, a little part of my soul dies at the end. Not because they're that bad, no, the opposite. No, just whatever. No, it's just they have had so many opportunities to get a win, and well, we need to keep 911 on speed dial every night because, well, they have a tendency to choke. Imagine having 911 on speed dial. Anyway. Referee rings the bell as Himiko and Tifa start off in the ring. Tifa sending Himiko into the corner. And kicking the calf. And quickly taking in Charla. And going for a tag team attack early. Himiko with a neck breaker. Charlotte sending Tenko into the corner. Another tag team attack here. Double back body drop. Giving Tenko a bit of her own medicine. And now headlock cinched in. Not quite as dangerous this year because the AI, for some reason, never keeps the submissions held as Tifa rolls out. Walking Tenko over to the corner, tossing her away. And into the corner, looking to tag in Charlotte, but Tenko with the reversal. And a corner Spanish fly. Sending Tifa, not Spanish fly, but a corner single shoulder suplex. Sending Tifa into the corner. And Himiko turning her around. Shoulder grapple takedown, forcing Tenko back up, not Tenko, Tifa back up to her feet. Into the corner, tagging in Tenko. And now Magiko with her first bit of tag team offense. Tenko with another arm trap face armbar. And Tifa immediately gets out and responds with a kick. Irish whip to the south. Arm drag. And Tifa hot-shotting Himiko off the apron. And Charlotte trying to send Tenko back inside the ring. Tenko's not going. And what a surprise, chaos along the outside of the ring. Tifa sending Himiko into the steel steps. Tifa with a spinning back elbow. And Tenko is trapped in a bit of a 2-on-1 situation here. Along the outside, this is, well, not a great situation to be in as Himiko comes out of nowhere trying to break that up. We need to get back into the ring quickly. Tenko sending Tifa into the ring post. And finally, everyone's back inside the ring. Standing double leg dropkick. I was honestly expecting that to be Magiko's first win with a countout. There's a 1-2. Tenko kicks out. Tifa sending Tenko into the corner. Turning her around again. And Tenko fights her way out. Single shoulder side suplex. A lot of S's. Going for the pin. There's 2. Charlotte breaks it up. And Tenko tagging out. And Tifa with a nice reversal, sending Himiko tumbling over the top rope. And Himiko rolling back in. Tifa with an arm drag into a spinning tornado roundhouse kick and an elbow. Irish whip. And Himiko elbows out. Tifa with a snap suplex, or snap DDT. Forcing Himiko back up to her feet, into the corner. Tags out in a tag team attack yet again. Double arm breaker. Into the double kick. And Charlotte going for the pin. There's one. There's two. And Himiko gets her shoulders up just at 2.9 as Tenko assaults the referee from behind. Tifa with a sleeper hold from behind, trying to get Himiko to tap out. But Himiko with the reversal. Sending Tifa. Sending Himiko into the corner. After that reversal. And Tifa playing it smart, tagging out. Charlotte with the elbows to the back of Tenko's spine. And a spine breaker. Himiko not taking that well. There's a neck breaker. But Charlotte immediately up to her, knees. And Himiko somehow with a release suplex. Charlotte in one corner, Himiko in the other. And an elbow. Double knees. I mean, this is what I was saying, Magiko, they aren't bad. They can hang with the rest of the tag teams. It's just for some reason, dangling double kick from Himiko. It's just and a nice tackle. It's just for some reason they can't get victories for some reason as Charlotte kicks out at 0. Himiko tags out. And Tenko forcing Charlotte up to her feet, sending her into the corner. I was thinking of setting up a tag team attack, but that also works. Charlotte a little bit annoyed about being rolled around like that, so she sends Tenko out of the corner, but Tenko sending Charlotte back into the corner. And now going after Tifa with a rope DDT. And now Tenko sending Charlotte to the outside, lining up the baseball sliding drop kick. Charlotte, a dragon screw takedown into a leg breaker. And they really need to be careful. There's 7. Do either of them know what the count is? There's 8. Backbreaker, there's 9. Tenko refusing to head back into the ring. She could have gotten their first win, but What the fuck, 2K Sports? And for our next matchup, introducing first, it is your Mr. Money in the Bank, Shinjiro Aragaki.
Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 155 pounds, Sherry Akane.
And his opponent, it is the Ultimate Robot, K1B0, Kibo.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 196 pounds, K1B0.
And here we go, referee rings the bell. Shinjiro immediately running towards Kibo and hitting him with an RKO. And a double leg dropkick to the spine before Kibo could even really get an understanding of, the match starting. Shinjiro with a Irish whip clothesline. Kibo back up to his feet, turning Shinjiro around. And a facebuster into the pin. So Kibo, despite being on the back foot from Shinjiro's not assault was what I'm looking for, ambush, gets the first pin of the match. Not first pin fall, but pin attempt. Shinjiro picking up Kibo. And dropping him onto the floor. And a barrel roll suplex right into the apron. Kibo with a reversal. And a fishhook submission hold that Shinjiro immediately gets out of. And Kiba with the people's moonsault, but Shinjiro getting his knees up. Shinji heading up top. Flying crossbody. And the pin, there's one. Kiba kicks out. Referee at the 5. There's Kiba sending Shinjiro into the apron. There's 6. And Kiba with an RKO on the outside. There's 7. And did Kiba seriously just... Nope. Suicide moonsault to the outside to keep this match alive. Shinjiro tossing Kiba into the corner and climbing in. Kiba climbing in after him. And now turning Shinjiro around over the shoulders. And a Revolute knee strike. There's 1, 2. Shinjiro kicks out. And Shinjiro turning Kiba around. Suplex into the lariat. And looking to put Kiba away. There's 1, there's 2, and the robot kicks out. Shinjiro forcing Kiba up to his feet again. There's a kick. And taking him on one last ride. There's 1, 2, and Kiba does not kick out.
Here is your winner, Jayromoda.
Not a bad performance from Mr. Money in the Bank. Still looking for his opportunity to cash in, but we have plenty of season to go. And for our second tag team matchup of the evening, hopefully it goes better than the last. Introducing first, it is Shulk and Ryan. They are the heroes of the Homs, the Vision Warriors.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 415 pounds, the Brain Busters.
And their opponents. It is Mondo Owada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the Ultimate Brotherhood.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 314 pounds, the Brotherhood.
Here we go, Ryan and Taka the first in the ring. Taka with a spinning kick to the chest, or to the jaw. Ryan back up to his feet immediately, being sent into the corner by Taka. And Taka setting him up in the Tree of Woe. And a double knee spine buster, forcing Ryan back up to his feet. Irish whip. And Mondo with a punch right to the spine. Taka, I don't think that was necessarily planned, as I kind of saw by his facial expression there. And Taka with the reversal from the corner. And tagging out. Bit of a light heavyweight matchup here. Mondo forcing Ryan back up to his feet. Into the corner. And Ryan elbowing out. Running clothesline. And Mondo with the backbreaker going for the pin. There's one. Ryan kicks out. Pull back, shoulder tackle. Mondo forcing Ryan again up to his feet. Feel like I'm at risk of repeating myself here. Mondo looking to punch Ryan off the top rope, but Ryan reversing and now going for a bear hug. And Mondo with the elbows getting out. Clothesline in the corner. And a deadlift military press slam into a moonsault. And Ryan going for the cover. Referee running around, allowing Mondo to kick out easily. Power slam. And Ryan tags out, Shulk's in. For the first time this match. And Shulk immediately sending Mondo to the outside. Lining up. And a spear right into the announcer's booth. And sending Mondo into the steel steps. And Shulk with a leg drop. There's 5. Into the steel steps, but Mondo won't go. So Shulk sending Mondo back inside the ring. Irish whip into the corner. But Mondo elbows out. Mondo the downward punches in the corner, but Shulk pushing him away. Kick to the chest, and a neck breaker. And Shulk tags out. 10 out of 10 in the match. 10 out of 10, I would give that. And now Ryan. Taking Mondo to Suplex City. And the pin attempt, there's one. Taka breaks it up. Mondo elbows out. And a running facebuster. Ryan with the reversal. And a neck breaker. And now Ryan just flexing to the audience, showing off as Mondo slowly crawls to the corner. But Ryan, he knew what he was doing. Sending Mondo into the corner, turning him around. Setting him up top. And Ryan looking for the avalanche suplex, but Mondo with the reversal and sending Ryan, well, family jewels first into the spring. I bet every guy watching this winced. Shulk forcing Taka up to his feet, but Taka with the attack. Shulk catching him and sending him to the corner, but Taka with the reversal. And the whip into the corner. Shulk finds the elbow to get out. And a scoop. And the Monado Buster. There's one. There's two. Taka kicks out. Shulk tags out. And Mondo with a with a spinning flip takedown. Keeping Mondo trapped, keeping Taka trapped in the corner. Double arm drag takedown. Shulk trying to prevent Taka from rolling out, but Taka successfully makes it to the outside. And Shulk with a sunset flip. Taka stepping out of the way. Taka trapping Shulk in the corner, tagging in Mondo. And Mondo with the suplex. Here's the pin. There's 1, 2. Shulk kicks out. DDT. Mondo up top. Looking for the knee smash, but Shulk rolling out of the way, knocking Taka off the apron. And Mondo lining up a finisher. Choke into the military press. And the pin. There's 1, 2. Shulk thought that was 3, but no, he kicks out. Shulk just dragging Mondo's face against the top rope. Headlock. And a knee to the, elbow to the back of the neck, and now tagging in Ryan. Mondo tagging out. Taka sending Mondo into the corner. And now Ryan to the outside. Taka following him out onto the apron. And no idea what that was. Arm breaker from Taka. And Taka tagging out and Mondo's back in. And Ryan with a running clothesline. Going for the very early pin. There's 1. Mondo kicks out. I meant immediate pin. Scoop slam. Arm breaker and the tag out. And a Minato smash from Shulk. Going for the pin. There's a 1, 2. Mondo kicks out. But all we need is a Minato Buster. And that is exactly what Shulk lines up. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And next, introducing first, it is Akihiko Sanada.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 141 pounds, Akira Shibata.
Looking for a bit of revenge from last week, after getting blindsided from Akechi. And well, here's that opportunity. And his opponent, it is your men's cruiserweight champion, the undefeated Goro Akechi. Looking to continue his season of perfection.
Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 145 pounds, the men's undisputed Impact Cruiserweight Champion, Gordon Alexi.
Here we go. Akechi immediately running towards Akihiko and continuing the assault from last week with a running big boot. And Akihiko sending Akechi for a run, pop-up punch. And it's time to the chest, Akechi back up to his feet. But Akihiko with a knee to the face. Akechi kicking out after those rapid stomps from Akihiko. And Akechi with the left hands. Forcing Akechi up to his feet. And an elbow to the side of the head. Irish whip. Pull back. Knee. Akechi going for the pin, but Akihiko kicks out at 1. Springboard moonsault from Akechi. There's 1. Akihiko still kicks out. Akechi up top, looking to fly. There's a knee strike. And again going for the pin. There's 1, there's 2. This time. Akechi just staring down Akihiko for a second before tossing him to the outside and following him. And was that a tombstone pile driver along the outside? Was that a modified tombstone? Akechi doesn't take any prisoners, does he? Akihiko finally getting a little bit of offense back in. And a grand uppercut. Referee at the count of 4. And some more fire stomps. There's 5. Akihiko preventing Akechi from rolling to his feet. There's 6. Akihiko back in. Akechi with still with a couple of seconds, but he shouldn't delay too much longer. And in at the count of 8. Akihiko with a flip backbreaker. Never know what the names are. There's 1, there's 2. Akechi kicks out. And Akihiko going for another pin attempt. There's 1, there's 2. Akechi again kicks out. Rolling to his feet. But Akechi just walking straight into that knee. And into the corner. But Akechi getting his leg up. Springboard flying forearm. And can Akechi give an answer to the assault that Akihiko gave him? Into the corner. Corner trapped punches sending Akihiko down. Wheelbarrow victory roll into the pin. There's 1, 2. Akihiko just barely kicks out. Akechi with another victory roll. Another pin attempt. There's 1, there's 2, and Akihiko does not kick out this time. And Akechi making his statement known. I mean, he's shown time and time again that he can back up any and all threats that he makes, but yeah, he did it again tonight. And I genuinely think that nobody can stop him at this point. And for our women's universal match of the evening, introducing first, it is the Jewel of Morardain making her way to the ring with her driver. It is Lady Brighid. And her opponent. It is your women's Universal Champion, Mukuro Ikusaba.
From Japan, the Women's Undisputed Impact Universal Champion, Ultimate Soldier Bronco.
And referee rings the bell. Mukuro immediately begins by spearing Brighid. And that would stomp to the spine, Brighid, rolling Mukuro onto her back. Mukuro back up to her feet. And Brighid immediately with a neck breaker. Irish whip over the top rope, but Brighid with the reversal. And climbing back in. Irish whip and a toe drag. And knee on knee as Brighid starts to heat up. Mukuro kicking Brighid away from her, but Brighid with a kick to the spine. And the crescent moon backstretch, but Mukuro fighting her way out. Back elbow. And Brighid with another knee-on-knee strike. There's one. There's two. Mukuro kicks out. Dragon screw takedown. Into a leg snap. Brighid to the outside. Mukuro with a crossbody to the outside. But Brighid getting her hands up in defense. And a jawbreaker. Tossing Mukuro back inside the ring. And Brighid just staring her down before climbing back in. Clothesline and the pin. There's one. There's two. Mukuro kicks out. Brighid with a power slam. And a stomp to the spine. Diving elbow, but Mukuro, seeing that coming, rolls out of the way. And a cross-arm suplex. And another suplex, but referee immediately going for a rope break. I mean, yeah, because Brighid was like leaning literally right up against the rope. Mukuro dragging Brighid away from the ropes. Well, rather, turning her around. And an Irish whip. Into the Suplex City. There's one. There's two. And three. There's one, there's two. Brighid kicks out. Mukuro forcing Brighid back up to her feet in the corner, and a drop kick right to the back of the head. Mukuro up top. And a diving double foot stomp. And a neck snap. And now Mukuro just showing off. Toe heel or a toe drag into a trap face headlock from Brighid, but Mukuro fights her way out. Brighid kicking Mukuro off of her. And now both women just exchanging right hands, exchanging lefts. Leaving it all in the ring. Mukuro almost trapping Brighid in the corner. But Brighid staggering back up to her feet. Mukuro with a short shoot kick. And going for the pin, referee with a slight delay. There's one, there's two, and Brighid kicks out. Brighid with a reversal. The clotheslines. Mukuro in the corner. Brighid with a running elbow. Now Mukuro to the outside. Brighid lining up. And a spear. Sending Mukuro to the outside. Irish whip. Arm drag. And a neck snap. Brighid dragging Mukuro away from the ropes. And face first into the canvas, forcing her up to her feet, looking for the trip, and Mukuro stepping back. Knee to the face. Mukuro dragging Brighid away from the ropes. And now Brighid to the outside. Mukuro with a spear to the spine, but Brighid pushing that away. And a stomp to the upper arm. There's 7, there's 8. Brighid, if you just keep it in the ring, there's 9. Referee telling Mukuro to get back inside the ring. Mukuro slow to her feet. And Brighid with the underdog victory. Sure, it's by a countout, but a win is a win. Or so I've been told. And for penultimate matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is Senator Stephen Armstrong.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Colorado, weighing in at 500 pounds, the Senator Stephen Armstrong.
And his opponent. It is Waluigi.
And his opponent, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Technician Wallace.
And referee rings the bell. Armstrong immediately running towards Waluigi, but Waluigi ducking underneath that. Armstrong pushing him away. And Waluigi with the back elbow. Armstrong forcing him down. This looks like a lot like chain wrestling, even though chain wrestling isn't in this game. Armstrong with a military press slam. And just cranking the neck. Armstrong forcing Waluigi back up to his feet. Over the shoulder and just bouncing him off the top rope. Now Waluigi with a bit of offense. There's a drop kick to the spine. And Irish whip over the top rope. And Waluigi sending Armstrong to the outside. Armstrong greeting him with a fireman's carry. And running Waluigi right into the barricade. And back inside the ring. Over the shoulders. And just stomping a hole in the Waluigi's chest. There's one. Waluigi kicks out. Armstrong looking for the ground and pound, but Waluigi rolling Armstrong onto his back with a reversal. But Armstrong kicks him off. Stomp to the back of the head, and now Armstrong forcing Waluigi up over the shoulders, and a face buster. And now lining up the collective. Unconscious, no? Nope, the last ride. And the pin, there's one, there's two, and Waluigi gets his shoulder up. Armstrong to the top rope. Lining up, looking for a knee smash, but Waluigi rolls out of the way. And now both men just exchanging blows. Knife edge chop. And Armstrong strong arming Waluigi down to the mat. Armstrong bouncing Waluigi off the top of the turnbuckle. And now just sliding in and out of the ring. Armstrong with a big boot. And the pin attempt, there's one, there's two. Waluigi kicks out. And Armstrong kicking Waluigi away, looking for another last ride. And Waluigi can do nothing but be a passenger. There's one, there's two, there's not three, as Waluigi showing severe resilience. And Armstrong up to the top rope, telling Waluigi to get up to his feet. There's a diving shoulder tackle. Now forcing him up. And another facebuster. And now Armstrong, here we go, the collective unconscious. And the pin. There's one. There's two. Waluigi still kicks out. Armstrong continuing the assault, stomping on the hand, forcing Waluigi up to his feet and into the ring. Looking for the elbow drop, but Waluigi rolls out of the way. I'm pretty sure it's too little too late. The drop kick to the chest. Crossbody to the spine. Stomp to the upper arm. And the crotch chops. Standing shooting star press. And is this a late surgence from Waluigi? Certainly keeping Armstrong in his place. There's a heel hook. Pull back. Headlock toss. And Waluigi with a backflip wallplex and the pin. There's one, there's two, and Armstrong goes down, and Waluigi. I thought it was over for the longest time.
Here is your winner, the Technician, Wallace.
And guys, say it with me. It's not how you start the match. It's how you end it. Waluigi. He seems to be Armstrong's kryptonite, let's be honest. And for our main event of the evening. Introducing first. It is making her way to the ring with Makoto Yuki. It is Aigis. And her opponent. It is your former women's cruiserweight champion, making her way to the ring with Fuku Yamagishi. In this intra-seas battle, it is Mitsuru Kirijo. And refereeing bell, Aigis immediately running towards Mitsuru, and a wheelbarrow facebuster into the immediate pin. There's one. Mitsuru kicks out. Stomp to the upper arm. And Aigis out of the gates. Looking strong with a kick to the spine. Hammer punch to the spine as Mitsuru heads to the outside and climbs back in. Pull back, but Mitsuru with the reversal. Looking to walk Aigis, but Aigis elbows out. Head scissor toss. And a standing shooting star press, and the Ice Queen can't really do much here. There's one, not even a one count as Mitsuru kicks out. Mitsuru kicks her way out though. And Aigis again the reversal. Mitsuru with the reversal and the Irish whip. Diving underneath. Jumping over the top, looking for the kick, but Aigis catching that, and a reversal, but Mitsuru continuing the offense, full Nelson into a neck breaker. Pull back, knee to the gut. And Mitsuru with an Irish whip. And a neck breaker. Pin attempt, there's one. Mitsuru kicks out. Or, excuse me, Aigis kicks out. And a neck breaker. Mitsuru in the corner, lining up a somersault leg drop. And the pin, there's one, there's two. Aigis kicks out. Mitsuru spearing Aigis off the apron. And joins her along the outside. Aigis ducking underneath that punch. Drop kick. And now an arm bar along the outside, just trying to deal as much damage as possible, but Mitsuru fighting her way out. Never take a technician down to the mat and unless you want to have a bad time, and Aigis kind of found that out the hard way. Referee at the count of 7. Mitsuru slowed to her feet. She has a couple of seconds to get back inside the ring, and she does. Catching Aigis from behind, but Aigis with the reversal wheelbarrow facebuster. Standing double leg drop kick. And Aigis climbing up top. Turning around. Moonsault from the top rope. And the pin. There's one. There's two. Mitsuru kicks out. But Aigis putting on a show for the ages. Mitsuru rolling out of the way of the stomp. Looking for the natural selection, but Aigis a little bit too fast. Aigis again up top. Mitsuru needs to be careful here. Moonsault connects. And Aigis continuing the assault. Leg DDT. And lining up a finisher. Hurricane Rana armbar. And can she get Mitsuru to tap out? No, she releases the hold. Moonsault to the spine. And not giving Mitsuru any breathing room. Every opportunity that the second in command at Seas can potentially have, Aigis is there with an answer. With a Persona 3, the answer. Okay, that was bad, I'm sorry. Has anyone here actually played the answer? Anyway. There's one. There's not even a 2 count. Barely a 2 count. I don't know, I've only played Portable. And, kind of want to play Reloaded. Mitsuru sending Aigis into the corner. And a clothesline for good measure. Both women to the outside. Chicken wing facebuster on the outside. Mitsuru climbs back in. Referee with a fast count, already at 6. There's 7 as Aigis makes her way back inside the ring. But Mitsuru waiting for her. And the natural selection. Don't think that's enough, though. There's 1. There's 2. It's not. Aigis with an arm breaker. Kick to the spine. And now Yamagishi playing a little bit dirty for Mitsuru. But Aigis seeing that coming, back elbow into a wheelbarrow facebuster. And this should be it. There's 1, there's 2, and Mitsuru gets her shoulder up. And a bop to the top of the head. Power slam. And the most important thing that Mitsuru can do now is just not go down. I know that sounds obvious. But with how much damage she's already sustained this match, she cannot afford to take any more. And if she wants to have a chance at winning, she'll have to kick out of every pin attempt. Aigis with a pullback submission hold. Can she get Mitsuru to tap out? And she releases yet again because every time they're about to tap out, the AI is programmed to release the hold. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And Aigis gets it done. And with that, I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight and hope to see you on Friday for Eclipse as we continue to get ready for our next PLE of the year, Summer SmackDown. But until then, we are signing out from Grand Rapids, Michigan. See ya.